Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing tonight? Or this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. We're going to continue with Tyranny. We're trying to make our way through the playthrough. I think we're about 65% of the way through. Maybe even 70% of the way through. Here's hoping, anyways. I hope you guys are well. We've had nothing but rain all day today, which is fantastic. We haven't had rain in a long time. We need it. Sadly, there's no thunder and lightning, which is unfortunate because it won't clean the air up. Which means that once the rain finally stops, it's still going to be kind of humid. It's going to feel like there's a wet blanket on you. It's uncomfortable, but as long as we got the rain, that's the most important part. No, I think we're at a boss, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a boss. I think we're fighting a boss. I think. Oh yeah. We're at the. No, did we kill him already? Wait, are we at a boss? I can't remember. We'll find out in a second. We'll either be in his room or we won't be. Okay, no, we've killed him. Okay. Alright, what are we up to? So we still have to do the spires. Let's try and fix this spires thing. Find a way to the top of the dawning spire. You've reached the base, but it'll be no easy task to get to the top. Find a way. You've reached the base, but it will be no easy task. Why does it say the same thing? Dawning Aurora, dawning Aurora. We found our way to both of them, though. Okay, the battle for Sentinels stand. So, that's going to involve zoning out, right? I think so. Alright, does anybody want to talk?
What is it you need?
Nope.
At your service, Fatebinder. What do you need?
Nope.
My Lord Binder, you have something which requires my attention? What can I do for you?
No. Okay, nobody wants to talk to us. Nobody needs leveling. I think we're pretty good. We talked to this guy and he does nothing. You've done well. Right, he wants us... Nope, we're done. Okay, so now we're on to the next zone. Oh wait, actually what we should do, we should get Lantry, come back and get those runes inside the old walls. Right, let's do that now. Mountain Spire. Now we're probably going to have to level Lantry up because he hasn't been in our group. Like, in ever. Now, Lantry is going to replace who? I think Lantry replaces Ebb? Or Verse? Probably Verse. Verse is pretty geared. We're not going to be fighting. We're only bringing him in to get the runes.
So, your latest acquisition has me thinking about the spires some more. By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the tiers have claimed the spires, but they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments. I've never seen the glyphs of a spire light up in all my years. Not until you show up. If this were an isolated incident, I'd be confused. But it seems the spires, plural, are somehow connected to you. What's your secret?
I've studied at Tanan's feet, proclaimed edicts, broken them too. I'm sure I've been exposed to all sorts of arcane powers. Let's try that one. A long sigh escapes Lantry and he sticks his quill in his mouth, chewing on the tip. His head tilts from one side to the other, muttering inchoate half-words. I always want to know what you're thinking.
My mind is going back to Ascension Hall. I wonder if Gravenash or Narot had claimed it as their own, would the spire come alive for either of them the way it did for you?
The Edict of Execution was pushing for someone to claim Ascension Hall. Can't be coincidence.
Ha! Such a clever child. I can't imagine the Overlord would ever carelessly word an edict. You are right. I don't imagine Kairos leaves anything to mere coincidence.
Do you think the spires are connected to Kairos in some fashion?
If you're asking if Kairos built them or controls them, no. They predate all mention of Kairos, and I'm sure if Kairos could control the other spires, that fact would be shamelessly flaunted. But it occurs to me that perhaps Kairos didn't have a connection, but does now, thanks to your actions.
Are there stories of awakened spires elsewhere in Tyrannis?
There are other spires, and I've heard of notable figures trying to build monuments atop or astride the spires, but nothing I've read matches the mystical connection you've made with the spire.
Add Lantry to the party.
I can sober up on the road. Ready to go.
Alright, we're gonna sit verse for the time
Goodbye to
being
you too.
and pick Lantry up. Accept. Now, we got a level Lantry. I have no idea what Lantry's supposed to be doing. Let's look at his skills. Quill, Sage, Preservation. Preservation's got to be heals, right? Restores weapons and armor, increases the damage, improves... Okay, so these are his heals. So he does replace Ebb. Sage. This is DPS. Lantry's attacks are imbued with the power of Frost. Lantry orates the party's deeds, inspiring allies. When Lantry's in the party, all party members gain bonus experience for the lore skill. Will, subtle throw. Reduces cooldown recovery. Nope, he's a replacement for Ebb. Okay. Yep, so we're going to kick Ebb afterwards and get Verse back. So let's go Preservation. Empowers Lantry's renewal ability, granting an even greater increase to weapon damage and armor. Grants a bonus to arcane armor and magic defense. 1. Second breath. Lantry revives a fallen comrade. That's cool. Place a preservation seal on an ally. If the ally's health falls below a limit, they are healed for a large amount of health and the seal is destroyed. Gifted healer. Do we want to give him a res? Let's give him a res, why not? Protect revive characters from damage for a short time. What do we have? 2 points left. Place, that's the preservation. Surrounds a bubble of slow time, slowing their actions. Improved healer. What does Vigor do? Lantry skips forward, vanishing from combat and healing. Upon his return, he releases a wave of energy that reduces recovery. Why not? Okay. So he can heal, he can res, and he can defend. I just don't know, Vigor must be buffing like strength and stuff. Save. Save. Okay, he's not going to be attacking, so spell strength. can go above? I didn't know that. Okay, that's done. Wait, why do we still have... Oh, we still have 1 point left. Let's go bonus health. Okay, that's done, that's done. Now we need to outfit him. So he's wearing light as well. He uses what? Lantry's Quill. Sigil of Life. That one-handed? That is one-handed. Plus 10 to control life. Do we have another one-hander that has Sigil of Life? Harm's Way. No, we don't want Bloodthirsty. We don't really have anything that suits him. We give him a shield, though.
Alright, I'm...
Yo, so did you get stuff worked out or what have you?
No, not yet. So, evidently in the recovery tab, anything you delete, you can go into the recovery tab off of a merchant and you can purchase stuff back, but you need a recovery token. So I got recovery tokens. The message to Natasha was there, and then once I got my recovery tokens, message was gone.
That's weird.
That's what I thought. So Val's gonna try logging me in and seeing if maybe somebody else logging in and fix.
Light armor. Okay, that's an upgrade, so that'll go on. Disengagement recovery. Deflection recovery and accuracy. That's heavy. That's light. Alright.
Go to AFK for a minute.
Mm-hmm. We need a good pair of boots for him. We have nothing really for gloves, do we? Unbroken gauntlets. Deflection, precision, unarmed. That's heavy armor. We need light. That's light. You know what? That's good enough. He looks so weird. Alright, whatever. That'll work. Okay, we've done that. So now what do we need? Now we need his spells. So he gets a lower skill of 109. So his heal needs to be upgraded. Oops. No other accents can be added? Okay. Sign. There. Now, what is this? Fill the target with a surge of greatness, granting them a bonus to might and vitality. Okay, so Titan's Touch. So we're going to remove this and upgrade that as well. And then we're going to do... Oh, it wants me to put it in more than one? No, I don't want to do it in more than one. Cancel. Quit out. Go back. There we go. Okay, now that one. That is just regular lore 15, so we buff this one up. $45. Oh, I can just click update and it updates it. Okay, cool.
Hey Eiffel, hey Crush.
Yo, Eiffel might be AFK for a moment, but hey. Why do we have 2 heals? That seems weird. We only have 1. Let's remove that. What can we put on him? He doesn't really use anything. Enraged Mind. Cause an ally to fly into a furious rage. Oh no, we don't want that. What's this? What's the one that imbues weapons? That makes it 60. That makes it 45. Gather entropic energy and channel it into an enemy, sapping might and vitality. Don't think I want that either. That's frozen grasp. What about imbuing a weapon? Coats the target's weapon. This is what we want. Okay. Oh, that's way too high. Alright, you know what? We'll give it to Lantry. Alright, we'll say assign. That'll go to you. And then we will do... And that's a life drain. Okay. Assign. There. Now, one thing I want to check real quick. What if we socket a different type of thing for heal? Healing wisps. And then we buff that up. And we increase the range. And then chain it. Oh, we're 1 point away. Alright, if we take away the range, we go down to 100. That gives us a heal that chains. We can't chain this one. So, life drain, hold. You know what? Remove. Yes. We're going to go ahead and put the heal there. No, wrong thing. There. Okay, he's got the 2 heals. Our hero needs something. 59. What can we give him? Got a heal. He's got spectral blur. What is this? Polish arms. Reinforce an ally's weapon, granting armor penetration to weapon attacks. So we probably can't... No, we can't mark up the intensity. Okay. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We need a fresh spell for our character. What are we going to give him? Concussive Bolt. No, we already have that on somebody. Why not? Let's put Vampiric on him. Oh, we can't. That's level 70. Shoot. That's 15. Charge Fist. Channeling explosive surge of electrical energy. No. False Pit. Conjure the illusion of an endless black pit below the target. Still short. Okay, you know what? Let's not worry about that until he gets a point. Okay, so Lantry's geared. Lantry needs to talk to us. Lantry's leveled. We need to get rid of Ebb and get Verse back in the group. Right. So, if we go to Ebb right now, what is she wearing that we can transfer over? Those $10 magic skills. Good enough. Hydromancy. Tide casting. Okay, Lantry's not a tide caster, not a big deal. That's not a big deal. Those boots are not a big deal. Gloves with Sigil of Life. That's a big deal. The helmet has nothing. Okay, her weapon... Gravelet. Health drained. Could give that to Lantry. What does Lantry have right now? He's got a regular dagger with +10. We'll leave him with +10 to control life. That'll work. Alright, he needs trinkets though. What do we have? Trap detection. And immunity to poison. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, she has nothing else we want? No. Okay, so now we'll get rid of her. Where's Verse?
Consider it done.
Let's have it then.
There's Verse. Actually, we could get Siren in the group. We haven't messed with Siren yet. We don't even know anything about Siren. Why don't we get Siren in the group?
Good day, Fatebinder. What do you need?
I would know more about you. What do you want to know? Tell me about your home. Oh, we're not going to do this. I'm just going to skip right through. Whoops. Okay, she has a rough life. Okay, this is going to be more fear. Maybe not. How long have you been practicing magic? Tell me more about the voices of Narat. We're clicking through this because this has nothing to do with the story. Oh, her headdress. Apparently her headdress is cursed.
What do you need?
Oh my goodness, she's got a lot of information. Oops. We're doing this to see what loyalty and fear checks we get. See if we can unlock some of her skills before we put her in the group. Okay, apparently Siren doesn't like verse. Oh my goodness, she's got like information on everybody in the game. She's like an orphan in a town, and she seems to know everything about everybody.
What do you need? Are we trading in gossip? What do you want to know about? The walking... I mean, maybe he...
What was that?
It's okay. I'll admit he can handle himself in a fight.
Let's sell
but
voiceover.
he
We
could
can go
use a
ahead and
little
play
more
this.
Up here. She's got some power in there, that's for sure. And as long as I'm crippled, I will, begrudgingly mind you, admit she could probably win if we were pitted against each other. Although I'm more than happy to give her a try. Are you game, Eb? Think you could take me out?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm confused. Are you offering me a duel or something a little more down and dirty?
You know what I meant.
Oh, don't worry, dear. You're far too young for me. I like someone with a little wear and tear on them, and not just up here.
Though I suppose I should watch myself around her. You never know how people will react to a challenge. I'm not entirely sure what to say. I don't think much of her because I try not to think of her much. Have you seen the way she stares at me? Is that a smile? Or is she hoping I let down my guard so she can tear out my throat? Beastmen are too hard to read. Their thoughts are all blood and rending and rutting.
I'm not always thinking of killing with rending claws. Sometimes I'm thinking how human packmates are like brood cubs, like hairless first-season whelps. Need cleaning and protecting. Need beast woman.
Why is she in, like, a frightened state? What's going on there? I don't know.
And then it goes from death and blood to love and care, or whatever constitutes love and care to a beast woman, which could very well involve blood and rending and rutting. It's all very confusing. I don't hate her, but she has the uncanny ability to make me uncomfortable without knowing exactly why I feel that way.
What about Lantry?
I'm jealous of him. I've heard so much about the Vellum Citadel, and he actually got to see it before all the unpleasantness. The sheer amount of power lost that day is only dwarfed by the amount of power required to cause the destruction, and the power to stop it. The sages have my respect. And, by extension, Lantry. Although, I'm not overly happy it was sage magic they used to bind my tongue when I was a child. I can hardly hold him responsible for that.
How kind of you, my lady. It's heartening to hear that someone of your immense station considers a lowly sage like me to be worthy of your attention.
Although not all sages are necessarily worthy of praise. Some are a little overly fond of excesses, of one kind or another.
Tell me about Verse.
That bitch? I'd walk her off the spire if I knew I could get away with it. I don't know why you even waste your time with her. Oh, don't give me that look, Verse. I'm not gonna pretend to like someone I don't. At least you know where I stand. Subterfuge is so low class.
Trust me, you manipulative worm. The feeling is mutual. And I find it ironic that you find subterfuge low class, considering how you get inside people's minds and fuck them over. If I could get
Yikes.
away with it, I'd put a blade inside that pretty little head of yours and twist until your mind was as scrambled as those you invade.
Wow.
Vivid. She's rude, violent, base, impatient, and entirely pointless. You should keep much better company, Fatebinder. You asked me what I thought. I can't help it if the facts are painful to swallow. What do you need?
What do you think of the state of the world? Oh, thank goodness that was only short. Tell me what you know about the edicts. Even if I knew how to take it off, I wouldn't. Stop asking me.
What do you need?
Join the party.
Well then, let's go.
Alright, we're gonna get rid of
I'll
Eb.
tack homeward. See you there.
We're gonna bring in Siren. We're gonna go ahead and level her up. Okay, so what does Siren do? Peace, war, and song. Why are songs are already maxed out to begin with? Okay. Peace. So she's a bard. Siren's area bolsters the party's resolve. Extending duration of buffs, okay. Party's armor. Strike allies and melee and other attack damage reduced. Protecting her and nearby allies. Removes a hostile effect.
So I'm at Melan, and I typed in I have new lore, and he gave me a character flag. Do I need to type anything else into the bastard?
Okay, so they fixed them. So you need to type, what new lore, what new information, I have new lore, I have new information. Type all 4 of them again.
Okay, I have new lore, I got a character flag. What new lore? He gave me nothing, and then you said, what new information?
Yeah, what information, and then I have, new information. Increase the amount of breath retained at the end of combat.
What new information gave me a character flag as well?
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so now go down to the seer, the one that you unlock your memories for, guided meditation. Do that once, then stand around and wait like 2 minutes, and then check your charm.
So I won't talk to the dwarf to update the chart?
No, it'll happen automatically. I'm lying. Go talk to the dwarf, then talk to the seer. With a few whispered notes, Siren's voice unleashes a wave of icy winds. While not wearing heavy armor, Siren is immune to engage... Wow, that's cool. As long as Siren is not wearing heavy armor, Guise of Innocence will now grant 50% critical deflection. Siren recalls a happy memory and begins to sing. The power in her voice creates an embodiment of her memory that will serve to protect her and the party by forcing nearby enemies to attack it. Okay, so it's like an illusion. Aria of Force. Deals crush damage to enemies. Aria of Resonance. Siren's voice fractures the armor of her foes. Enemies in the area cannot defend. Armor is sundered. Siren maintains a damage prevention field around herself. Any damage will briefly stop the field. Siren accelerates her vocal progressions, increasing the speed of her songs, causing her to move through each stanza more quickly. Siren focuses her voice and raises her pitch to deafening levels. Those caught take arcane damage. Moderately increases the damage prevented. Channeler voice, gaining an accuracy bonus. Automatically gains breath at the start. So she uses breath for her songs, and it wears down during combat. Okay. Siren bombards her enemies with a cacophony of tormenting notes. Greatly increases damage. When Siren is defeated, her final breath unleashes a potent wave of vengeful emotion. When Siren is defeated, we could do that where we have Lantry with the res. We could actually use that. We could get her killed on purpose, pollute the enemies, then have Lantry res her. Vengeful Pitch. Siren maintains a field of sound around her that radiates against attackers. Melee attackers have their damage reduced. Lightning. Chains to distant enemies. Those struck are knocked prone and dazed. Terrify. Okay, you know what? Let's go with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Do you remember what I told the dwarf crush? Do I say, I have stories?
Yeah, I have stories. If he gives you the line about how he's heard them before, you're good. Just go to the seer. Okay, so we want the Sunder. Siren maintains a damage prevention field. Any damage, even if prevented, will briefly stop this field from regenerating. So it's a damage shield. Siren accelerates her vocal progressions, increasing the speed of her songs. Let's do that one. Begins with breath. Arcane damage interrupted. Accuracy bonus to her offensive songs. So if we do this, we could get
The true route to the plane of fire is now clear in your mind.
Okay, now do you have anything that talks about Zabuxaruk?
No, my charm is updated to 10 of 10.
Okay, you're good. You're done. If you got the 10, that means you're fully flagged. So congratulations. Finally.
Thank you.
Siren's Aria bolsters the party's resolve, extending the duration, and granting them increased dodge and parry. So, we could take the last 2 points. We could put one in the resonant field, put the last one in Aria of Nightmares. Or we could put one in resonant field, and then pop one over here, and get the song for dodge and parry. See, I'm not too worried about her peace line, because we have Lantry for the heals. You know what? Let's get rid of that. Oh, what happened? Oh. We go, Yeah, we'll do that. Final answer. Done. Now, what does she excel in? So she uses a staff. She uses the performance skill. Two-handed arcane. Okay. Magic staff. The magic staff uses those. 1, 2, 3. 3. Done. Now, she has spell slots. She's got a 96 lore. So, we need... She's not going to be our main healer. So we'll give her Spectral Blur. Okay, and then we're going to give her what? Maybe she'll start buffing people. Enraged Mind. Let's do that. And we can put that on our character. And then we'll do this. That's Polish Arms. So that's a weapon buff and armor penetration, so we can use that as well. So we'll assign that and put that there. That will put on him, which will allow him to penetrate armor better. So the last one we need... No, we don't want that. That's a harm touch or something. What's this one? Concussive Bolt. Vampiric Weapon. Phantom Bolt. Brave Grasp. No. I guess we could give a heal. Let's give a heal. Whoops. Okay, we can't chain... Oh, what are we doing? Can't do that. So we can't chain it, which means... we'll have to use range. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay, whatever. We'll do that. Okay. We're good. We got everybody geared. We got all the spells done. We got all the level ups. We got all the conversations done. We're good to go. Right. So, let's go. And we are going to go... What was the name of the dungeon we were at? Was it Infested Old Walls? No, that was the sword. It's this one. Hang on a second, guys. I'm dropping a ridiculous amount of frames. I gotta find out what's going on here. We need our desktop. Just bear with me a second here, guys. Is that working? I bet you that's what was doing it, wasn't it? Ah, that is what was doing it. Okay. We should be okay. Hey Toad, what's happening, man? I'm having some stream latency issues for some reason. OBS is going crazy saying I'm dropping frames, but everything else seems to be running fine. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Am I choppy to you at all? Is this smooth? Is this coming through all right? I don't know why it's doing it. We have nothing else running. But something is messing up my connection to Twitch. Just joined, but so far so good. If you're here for any amount of time, I don't know if Tyranny's your thing or not. I know a lot of people don't watch Tyranny, but if you're here for any amount of time and you notice any issues, do me a favor and say something in chat, will you? Just to give me a heads up. I don't know what's going on, but it said in the last 40 minutes I've dropped 2,300 frames. Sounds like a lot, and it can be. It's about 3% of the stream, so it's like 2 minutes worth of video, and I don't know why it's happening. Okay, we have to go through here because we have to use Lantry's abilities. We have to go to every room. It was. I paused it. I was updating Diablo, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch, and Hearthstone. So periodically, I'd like to play. I would love to play Diablo. I would love to get into another season again. However, every now and then I'll load up all my applications that have launchers and then update them just to make sure they're full, just in case I do decide to play something at some point, say tomorrow or the next day. I don't have to sit around and wait a half hour for the download to finish. So I hadn't run it in about 2 weeks' time because, of course, we've been doing EQ and Tyranny. But tonight I figured, I think we're about 70% of the way through our playthrough right now. So I'm pretty sure we're getting to the back end game of this playthrough. So in my spare time, if I do decide to pick up something like Diablo 3 or you know, maybe revisit Heroes of the Storm or whatever, I like to have everything updated so I'm not waiting. I would hate to start a stream and then say, hey guys, it's going to be a half hour while something downloads. So I'd rather try and do my best to have everything up and running right away. So that's why I did it. And I think it'd been like, I think it was like a month and a half since the last time I logged into Blizzard, I think. About that, I would say. Okay, this is a dead end, so we have to come back out here. There are 3 locations we have to find in this dungeon. We were in this dungeon the last time we were playing, but I didn't have Lantry with me, but I have Lantry now, and we have to find these interactable objects that only he can interact with, which I believe unlocks accents or modifications to our spells. So what's going on, man? What are you up to today? How's your day going? Okay, we can't get through there. Oh wait, what's down here? This was not one of them. Okay. We don't want to hit this button just yet. I think we hit that after the fact. Home a little early tonight, more time for WoW. There you go, man. So what do you do? What are you yourself doing in WoW? What are you working on? Are you guilded? Do you raid with the guild? Oh, this was the dead end we just went to. Is there an end game to the expansion itself? Like, is there a main bad guy or bad person? Not yet. Okay. There's one of them there. Okay, let's come down here. Lantry's voice of age's talent is required. Lantry? Wait, what? Well, how do we... Wait, what's his voice of ages? Aw, please. Don't tell me it's some other skill. I don't get it. Currently impossible to decipher. Lantry's voice of age's talent is required. Voice of age's talent. I don't know what they mean. What is the voice of age's talent? Oh, wrong dude. Lantry. No, it's not these. Voice of ages. Blizzard time locks expansions over buddy. Oh, that's... Dude, that's how they justify... Dude. That's how they justify an expansion. Because they know their players are going to have the crap beat within like 2 weeks. That's why they do that. They're not like EQ. EQ gives you everything all up front and says good luck. I don't know what this guy's skill is. Lantry's Voice of Age's talent is required to learn this spell rune. Oh, maybe we gotta talk to him?
That's twice now. By Kyros's icy nethers, twice! Edicts have been broken before, but never in all my many years have I heard of one person doing it twice.
Anybody can do it. Just think about the wording of the edict and you'll find Kairos' left options.
That's like saying winning a war is as simple as raising a giant army and making all the right maneuvers. Knowing what must be done and actually doing it, well, that's the dividing line between being a legend and being forgotten.
Great, he's got nothing to talk to me about. I have no idea what this Voice of Ages thing is. Plus final raid's probably not even done yet. I'm stumped. Just hire everybody? Cool, okay, we got 6 merchants there. We can do 6 here as well? We're gonna go... What's this 13? New item since last visit. Okay, that's fully recruited, that's fully recruited, that's fully recruited. 2 more to get. I still have no idea what to do. What is his Voice of Ages? I don't know what to do. Sorry, I haven't watched enough of your playthrough to help. Yeah, he's supposed to have a talent called Voice of Ages, which he uses to decipher this rune. So I put him in the group, leveled him up or whatever, to bring him here specifically for this.
At once.
But he won't do anything, and nothing here indicates a talent. I don't know what's going on. Why doesn't he have that ability? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna leave. That's a bust. I don't understand. I haven't heard of having to go around and gather any such talents. So the fact that we have him leveled. Maybe it's something we just don't have access to yet. That doesn't seem right to me. I mean, I would think I would have access to it now, or else I wouldn't be able to go through the dungeon, right? That's what you would think. I don't know. I have no idea. With enough scrolls, these recruits can discover powerful secrets. Oh, maybe they have to be researched. Let's go back to a tower for a second. Which one is our... I don't know. I think it's this one? I think it's that one. Oh, we're not inside this one yet. Let's go to this one for a second, see if we can get in.
Of course.
Alright, this was the Dawning Spire, right? I think we had this one. Nice. Incomplete charcoal for the Ocean Spire, Dawning Spire. Oh, it's this one. That looks like a line there. But that doesn't connect. Alright, so we know how this part works.
Negative, Fatebinder.
We go here. Yep. Oops. Okay, so that's that part done. So then we have the curve, the wing here, which goes from here and then this cycles all the way to the bottom side, so that would be this inside path. So we go 1, 2, and then take this and curve inwards. Okay, so that gives us that part. Now we gotta figure out this part here. I gotta figure out, this goes up, but I gotta figure out if it comes around. It very well might. So if we go this way, and then that way, See, my concern is that smudge right there is a line. If that smudge there is a line, it would be this node here. But I got a feeling. So if it's that one, it would be mirrored on the other side. So it would be here. To there. There to there. And then this wide one here. So that would be it. And then we go hit this. No. Did all the max convenience stores get changed to Circle K's in your area? Yes, it's Circle K's. Okay, we know this part is the right one. We know this part's the right one. This is how it works. It curves around, and we know that it joins there at the bottom and then branches this way. Okay, so we have that done. Wait, what if it's... What if this is mirrored? No, it doesn't make sense. Can't be. You can't mirror that side. Because we could go this way. And that way. So how would we do that? Go this way. To this way. This way. To that way. This way. Oops. That way. Okay, so that makes the little tail thing both ways. Which means then we go here and down there. So then we go here. Oops. Here. To here. To here. And here. To there. Why is that not connecting? Nope. Apparently Circle K has owned them for
so
years.
I don't have to redo the whole thing. I just have to go to Soul Sec, loot the ring, or kill the guy, loot the ring, turn that in, and then I'm caught back.
Okay, gotcha. Good, man, good. Glad to hear it. Whew. This is the right... Man, I don't know... I don't know what other dots... It can't be backwards, right? No, it's a charcoal imprint, right? It's a charcoal imprint. So you place it over, you scribble it. Okay, that's done. And then it curves this way. So that would be backwards. I don't know. I don't know where that goes. Okay, we're done. We're going to have to wait and see if we find another piece of this. I can't. That's going to take too much time to try and figure out. Let's get moving. Now, I wonder if we should go to the next area with this group, or if I should put Verse back in. We can try with this group and see what happens. I gotta turn their AIs on. I didn't realize Circle K's owned them for years, though. Yeah, we've had Circle K for quite some time. Circle K, that's part of, like Irving or Esso or something. Irving, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I see Circle K's tied to Irving's or something. It only happened recently here? Oh no, we've had Circle K for a bit. I've had gift cards to Circle K over the last couple of years. Okay. We need to go test this group out. I guess we're gonna have to progress the story. We'll see what happens. I have no idea how Lantry and Siren are gonna play out here. I've never used them before. This will be a first. I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty big battle.
I'll do it for the North.
Ooh, hello. Can't use it. It's no good to us now. Yeah, you're right. It's doing it again. Hang on a second. I got a feeling my streaming PC has stupid Windows updates. Of course it does. That's what's doing it. I swear, Windows 10 and their Windows updates are annoying because you can't turn them off. And for some reason, Windows wants to use your bandwidth. Yeah, look, my performance just bottomed out. My drop frames just went from 2,000 to 18,000. It's Windows, man. It's Windows. Always Windows. It wants me to restart, man, which means I have to bring the stream down and bring it back up again. Dude, man, Windows irks me to no end, man. Schedule the restart. Schedule. We're gonna do 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now let's see if this clears up. This might not clear up. Something is using a lot of my bandwidth. Okay, give me 1 second. I turned off the feed for a second, just so I can... I need to look at the gaming PC. Yeah, Tyranny's not memory leaking, so that's good. My Ethernet's hardly being used. Yeah, it's my streaming PC. It's gotta be the Windows updates. My gaming PC is using next to no performance whatsoever, but my streaming PC is... The Ethernet connection is almost maxed. Something is pulling info. There, now it corrected itself, so I'm back to being green. So the stream must have smoothed out. So now I come back over. Wait a minute, now it's yellow again. Hang on. It's my capture. Everything is green right now and everything has leveled out. So the indicator, so OBS has an indicator in the bottom right that tells your connection. It goes from green to yellow to orange to red. It's solid green right now and everything is flying. I'm about to turn on the capture panel. Now it's going yellow. Now it's going orange, back to yellow. My capture card. That's annoying. It's my capture card. My capture card's not sending information to Twitch properly for whatever reason. Yeah, I had the game paused. You should be seeing movement now. I hope. I gotta get a new capture card. Well, I don't know. I don't know what else to do here. I normally never have this issue. Like, I don't understand. I wonder... Okay, I really hate to do this. I'm going to kill the stream for a minute. I'm going to reboot my other system. I'm going to get these Windows updates out of the way. Then I'm going to fire the stream back up. If you guys are still here, awesome, fantastic. Thank you for being patient. If you're not here and you move on, that's cool too. This is bugging me. I can't stream for another 4 hours like this. I can't. It's just not possible. Anyways, I'll be right back.